Hi friends, welcome back to Set the Boss Repairs. Today we have a restoration process to do. This amp you can clearly see from the way it looks, it's been through a lot of stuff. So we will try to restore this amp and we will do it together with our viewers. Hopefully you can learn something new from car amplifiers. This, by the way, is a Camtec CT-X1-11000 watts one channel amplifier. So this is a good amplifier. It's a really pretty big amplifier, but it looks really dirty. You can see here from the fuses, it uses 5 fuses. It uses 5 fuses, but the speaker output is only 1 channel. You can see here, but it's very powerful. And here's a power input. So this is how this amplifier looks inside. You can see how dirty it is. But we'll try to restore this amplifier from scratch. So I will start by making it loose. So what I need to make it loose is the Allen key. This is a really good amplifier. Judging by the coils, there's 4 coils, input and output. And the capacitors both in the input and output, they look pretty solid. But I think when we are done with the restoration, we will take out all these capacitors and check, same as we will do for the MOSFETs. So if you just join me on this journey, it's gonna be an interesting one. Hopefully we can get this car amplifier to work again and listen to good sound together. So I'm busy taking out the screws from the side. It's a quite big amp. It's a big amplifier. You can see how big it is. So I got it just like this without the cover plate, but that is not a problem. If it can work just nice, then it's gonna be a nice thing. You can see a burn. Something is burning here. Here on the positive, I can see here it's burned. So I think the previous owner played so much music and then it got burnt here, got fried or something, I don't know. But we'll check when we get inside. Just have to take out the board of the amplifier. Oh, the back side looks pretty good. It doesn't look so bad. I'm gonna do a deep clean here because if this amplifier can work again, then it's gonna be a good thing for me. Play good sound. So So from what I can see here is one MOSFET is missing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's one in the input and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the output. So what I will do is I will go ahead to check all the MOSFETs and the diodes, and then I will clean the board, and then I will check the components also randomly just to check, and hopefully we can get this fixed. So I will just start by the basic cleaning because the board is very dirty. I will just clean the board, then I will start testing the components. It's a pretty solid amplifier, and I have no doubt it can play monstrous sound. So I can't wait to get it restored so we can see what quality of sound it can give. So I don't know if the power MOSFETs got broken out or someone took them out. I don't know. Can even see the coil is loose, but it's still connected to the board, so there's nothing to worry about. So the first thing I'll be checking here, will be the fuses. I'll individually take the fuses out and start checking them one by one. Move my tongue to get it out. Looks like a fuse has been here for a long time. Okay. So these are, it's a 30 amps fuse and these are 35 amps. I see most of them are, it's between 35, there's 3 35 amps and there's 2 30 amps. You see the purple is the 35 amps and the green is 30 amps. I'm just gonna check now with my multimeter. place my multimeter to continuity mode, and I will check the fuses to see if they are okay. This one is fine, this is fine, this is okay. This is okay. All fuses are good. All 5 fuses are good. So we proceed to the checking of the input MOSFETs. So I will start by checking the input MOSFETs, and after we check the input MOSFETs, we check the diodes, the rectifier diodes. They're just there to rectify and make sure the output gets what it's supposed to get. And what I saw here on this amplifier is most of the damage comes from the output section. You can see the output coil is really, it looks really damaged. So I will try my best to clean it and use some hot glue to put it back where it should be. Hopefully that will fix that problem. But these car amplifiers have really solid boards, so I am a little bit positive about this car amplifier. So without taking so much time, I will just put my meter to diode mode, and I will quickly check the power MOSFETs. Now I know the reading can be confusing when the MOSFET is in the circuit, so I will test them, all of them in the circuit, these remaining MOSFETs, and then I will check if the input and output is the same. Then I will remove all of them, and then I will start replacing them. So I will start quickly by checking the input MOSFETs. So I see it's IRF3205. Yeah, they are all IRF3205. I will also run the data sheet so we can see what is this MOSFET doing. So IRF3205, I start my black lid in the middle, I go one step. I will just bring my multimeter here so you can see the black in the middle. I go to the right. It's busy charging. I put the red in the middle and I go one step to the left. So you can see this MOSFET is still good. I go to the second one. It's still good. I have voltage drop of 0.607. So I will just check them all. 607, that's good. 610, that's also good. 610, that's good. 610, that's good. 607, that's good. 606, that's also good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So far the power input circuit, the power MOSFETs, so far so good. The MOSFETs that are available on this board are still working and they are in good condition. So I see the soldering it's not the best, but I will see what I can do to maybe polish it or make it a little bit better. So from there I will just quickly go now to the diodes. Before going to the diodes, I will first of all check the bigger diode here at the input circuit. So I will start from this diode. So it's just busy charging. When it goes to 0 and start going back up, pin, it's gonna show it's fine. The diode is working just fine. It's not a short. It's also fine. So these two diodes are working fine, but I can see here it looks like there was a resistor. There's a resistor that needs to be here. But I'll come back to that later, because I see here there should be a resistor here. I will just try to get a data sheet or the schematic of this board and see what resistor needs to be here. Or maybe it's just a bypass resistor. So what I like to do is I like to check all the diodes for short.